Hey, third grade. Welcome to your third day of third grade and your math lesson. In our math lesson today, we are going to go over different types of ways to write numbers, and we refer to this as number forms. So you probably saw a little bit of this in second grade, and hopefully this is a review. If this is something new to you, hopefully I can answer all your questions today. So behind me, I have a chart on number forms. So the four different types are shown here. Standard form is when the number is written using the digits. So this number is 246. The picture form uses pictures to represent or show that number. So when showing 246, I would use 2 squares for the hundreds, 4 lines for the tens, and 6 dots for the ones. You might have used something different in second grade to represent your picture form. So just to highlight the different pictures, in third grade we use a square for our 100s, we use a line for our tens, and we use a dot for our ones. I will show you how to find these blocks when we get to Seesaw for that activity. Your expanded form will be 200 plus 40 plus 6, because when you squish that number back together, it creates 246. Expanded form just pulls it apart into the different place value. Word form uses words to represent that number. So 246 can be shown as 246. Your tens and ones get put together by a dash right here, so 46 is read together. We're going to try not to use the word and when you are writing the word. So instead of saying 246, we would just write 246 to represent that number is whole and all together. So I'm going to walk through a few different number examples that we can take a look at these different forms in. So the first example is 157. So for 157, this is my standard form. So when I just write the number, that's my standard form. My picture form, I'm going to use 1 square to represent my 100. I'm going to use 5 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to represent my tens, and 7 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to represent my ones place. For my expanded form, I'm going to think about what place value each of these digits are in. So for example, I'm going to take my 157 and put it in a hundreds, tens, and ones chart. And if this is helpful for you, you can do this in either your notebook or the whiteboard that you were given. And you would just take that number and put it into each of those place value spots. So now you can see you have 100 plus 50, because that's 5 tens, plus 7 ones is your expanded number form for 157. Lastly, we have our word form. If you are unsure how to spell the words, that's okay. I will work on that with you, and once we practice it a little bit more, you'll get the hang of it and understanding of how to spell those words. So for here we have 100, $50, and then I put my dash to show that 57 is included with that number. So I have 157 in standard form, picture form, expanded form, and word form. Let's take a look at another example. The next example that we have is going to be a little bit greater. It's going to be a little bit bigger of a number. So we have 600. Almost got knocked out by a ruler. 623. So this number is written in standard form because it uses just the digits. I'm going to put my helpful key over here with my hundreds, tens, and ones chart. So this is 623. So now I'm going to take a look at my picture form, and this tells me exactly how many to draw. So I need to draw 6 hundreds, and my hundreds are squares, so I need 6 of those. I need 2 tens, or 2 lines. And then I also need 3 ones, or 3 dots. So that shows 623. Then I need my expanded form. So when I look at my expanded form, I'm going to come back to my chart. 600 plus 2 tens, 10, 20. That's where we get that number from. And 3 ones. So I would add that onto my end. And then finally, I would have my word form. I'm going to go ahead and write that over here because I've run out of room. 600 make sure you all can see it. And I'll go ahead and put 23 over here. Okay, so now all together I have my standard form, I have my picture form, I have expanded form, and I have the word form on this side. So I'm going to show you how all of this work that we did today is going to apply to your Seesaw lesson. When you log into Seesaw, you're going to see 819 number forms. That's what you're going to work on for today. You're going to click on the link to watch a lesson on number forms and how to complete this activity. So that's this lesson right here, this video right here. Then you'll click Add Response, use the text to write your thinking, use the 3 dots and the microphone to record your, and the pictures to record your picture form. Use base 10 blocks in the shapes for the picture form. Click on the next slide to complete the next number, and when you are done with all 3 slides, click the check. So I'm going to add a response as our sample student. So when you go in, this is what you will see. So your number is going to be up on the top. So for standard form, like we saw up here, standard form is just the number. So I'm going to take my text box and write that number into my text box. Now picture form, here is where we need to pay attention to how to get those pictures in there. So for your picture form, you are going to come down to the 3 dots, and then you're going to click on Shapes. And when you do, you have to scroll down, and here are the 3 shapes that you are going to use for your place value blocks. So I need 100, and there's my hundreds cube. And I'm going to go ahead and click out of this because I need to make that smaller. So I'm going to make that smaller so I can fit it somewhat in here. If it doesn't fit in here, that's okay. You can go ahead and just take up the whole space. And then go back to your 3 dots, click on the shapes, go down to our tens, and I see that I need 4 tens, so I'm going to click this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to come back out here and I'm going to make those smaller. So I'm actually going to make it a little bit smaller. So I've got 1, 2, takes a little bit of time to move these over and get them smaller. The reason I'm making them smaller is so that they fit within this box and don't go into the other boxes here. And then this last one will get put on the end. And then I need 6 ones. So I'm going to head back to my 3 dots, the shapes, and find my place value cubes. I need 6 of those. So I'm going to click this 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, they're a little big, So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make them. Sometimes it doesn't let you. You have to keep trying, but I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. And I'm going to go ahead and put in my 6 ones over here. So there's 5 and 6. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my video out so that you all can see the expanded form. So for expanded, that is when you take the number and stretch it out with an addition sentence. So I'm going to put 100 plus 40 plus 6 to show that place value. And then your word form is using words to represent that number. So I would write 146. Don't forget that dash in between. You put 146 and move it here. Like always, you may go ahead and decorate. I might make this one all different shades of purple and then move on to the next one, making it a different color. So that is an example of a completed slide. After you do 146, you're going to move down to the next slide and work on this number here, 328. And then for the third slide, remember you have to complete all 3. For your third slide, you're going to create your own 3-digit number. So that 3-digit number just has to have 3 digits in it. Not any numbers into the thousands, but 3 numbers that you can make up and create your own standard picture, expanded, and word forms for. When you are all finished, of course, you all would finish all 3 slides, but today I just wanted to show you an example of completing one. You will go ahead and click the green check in the corner to turn in your work, and then you are finished with your math activity for number forms. Let me know if you have any questions about any of this material.